Are you looking for that classic, well-built cruiser? Then come with me for a quick walk-around tour on this 1989 Sea Ray 300 Weekender. She's solidly built, 30 feet at the waterline, so you get a lot of extra space compared to newer boats. The owner has had her since she was brand new and has kept it up. The interior is beautiful with new upholstery, new galley appliances, and is neat and clean. The cockpit is wide open, so you can add deck chairs to entertain lots of family and friends, and empty it out when you go fishing. The engines have been rebuilt. They're the Merc Cruiser twin V8 260 horsepower shaft drive with closed cooling system. This boat belies its age because it's in such beautiful condition. It's neat and clean. It's even lady clean. So come with me for a quick walkthrough tour on this 300 Sea Ray Weekender here at South Mountain Yachts. Here we are, starting off starboard side on this 1989 Sea Ray 300 Weekender. We see she's got the classic lines of the Sea Ray from that vintage. So notice she does have the side slash windows which open and allow air and ventilation into the cabin. Got a big solid foredeck there with rails. You can have a nice pad made and lounge out on that deck. Coming here forward, we see we've got a shortened bow pulpit. Saves us a little bit on LOA for docking fees. Coming down along port side, some other noticeable features are we've got a solid railing that's been rebedded in to prevent leaks into the cabin. Here we have our wing windows to allow air into the cockpit. We've got a stainless steel forward bimini with the hard Macrolon plastic windows right there. Those will remain crystal clear for years to come. Let's point out that Sea Ray badge right there. And then pulling back, this gives us a view of the transom. Now this boat was built back in the day when the swim steps were added on. They were not molded into the hull, so the true length on this is 30 feet at the water line, which gives us about a 33-foot LOA. Stepping aboard, we can see our transom comes up probably about waist high. Here we have an overview of the cockpit. Now the owner's taken out the fold down seats because he likes to take lots of people out to enjoy the harbor and different parades. You can remove these deck chairs and just have all that much more room for fishing. We've got new carpet in here. And then as we move forward, here at the helm, we've got our classic Sea Ray ship's wheel, stainless steel. We've put our gauge panels on. The owner's reworking the trim. As you can see, we've got a nice padded dash up above with the center gauges have been replaced, and off to the sides we have our original volt, temp, oil pressure, and single fuel gauge. The engines on here have been rebuilt, and they are freshwater cooled with the complete system. This boat is a V drive, so she handles very well. Access to the engine is up under the carpet. There's two large panels, and you can see just how neat and clean engine space is. Circling back around, we enter the cabin through this opaque sliding door and down a few steps. Off on our left-hand side, we have our power panel right there. We've got our booth-style dinette. The table can be lowered, and this becomes yet another sleeping area. This boat has been reupholstered in the past few years, so it's in excellent condition. We even have a new headliner in here. As we circle through the cabin, some notable features. Notice the nice finished wood trim, not a lot of it, but just enough to give it that classic look. We do have storage drawers below and a cabinet there. This cabin is well air conditioned for everyone's comfort. We even have a new stereo system in there. Now as we circle forward to our V berth, which is about 7 feet long, we see the privacy curtain. The bed is double wide and over 7 feet tall. We've got gunnel storage along the sides. Our mirrored anchor locker right in front of us. And then coming about, we've got our TV. We've got a mirrored locker, hanging locker there, and some storage below. Now, what's a boat this size without a galley? Well, we've got a new microwave. The counter itself is formed in fiberglass. And down below, we have a new Norco refrigerator with the stainless steel front. There's lots of cabins, storage below, and some nice features. We've got our wood glass rack right there. Some nice finishing touches. The carpet in here is new. And then as we move aft, we see we have our head with the seawater flush. We do have a holding tank which has been enlarged so you can easily spend weekends on the hook. Got a power vent, holding tank level monitor indicator. Again, the window's open and we have screens on there. The condition of the interior of this vessel belies its age. This boat is neat, clean, shows extremely well, and has been well loved for 30 years by its current owner. Viewer today, owner tomorrow at South Mountain Yachts.